Okay. We've got a little ear issue, so we're gonna put some peroxide in our ear. That's why I came over here. We'll put some Smell Good on. We just had that battery die on us on a GoPro, but let's take care of this little problem here real quick like. This stuff will be ice fucking cold, but it's gonna go in my ear. Oh man. More than likely I got a little ear issue from using the earplugs. My ear's clogged a little bit, so this will kill any infection, help clear up the wax. Standard issue, bro, standard issue. All right. Such fun, huh? Okay, this is the throttle. So we don't want it to goose the throttle. So we we'll put it on like this. So it doesn't turn the throttle. Not that that's a deal breaker. We don't put these front ones on very tight anyways. They're just cosmetic. The straps are very loose. You don't want to be fucking around with your handle grips, your bars or anything, putting a real serious tension on these things. This one don't matter. Like I said, these ones are they're basically there for cosmetics. They don't really do any serious hold down force. They're the ones that you initially put on the bike when you roll it up here. So we're gonna get this lengthened out. It should be pretty close, but we're gonna pull it just a little bit more, maybe like that. I think that should just about do this one. And then this one, oh, good, came off. That's possible. We've got a stray loop here, so we'll just stick this old boy right here in the truck. In case you ever, I got extra tie downs, everything. We had one of these tie downs almost fail. So that's ratchet tie downs. It almost failed. It didn't fail, but it almost did. Okay, guys, you ready for the exciting part? Now I do have a piece of wood that I screw into here that keeps these two together, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna push it up there like a man. You definitely need two. I think I can get it up there. If I can't, I'll start it. Just trying to decide if I need to start it or not. Yeah, I do. Or I need to get on the other side of it. Not a lot of room here, brother. What should I do? Call the shot? I don't have room to get up here. Walk here. I slept many a nights, bro. I don't remember how I loaded it back. I know it was in my driveway, and I know one thing. I was pushing the bike downhill. Whoop, fuck, you guys can't even see anything. There you go. Just like that. I know when I did it at home, it was downhill, so it was a lot easier. Notice where you put the loop on, it can't possibly fall off. Not in your wildest hallucinations. Okay, that's good. Hang on to that puppy, because there is nothing. Hold on to that son of a bitch. You see there's nothing touching it on this side. The strap for the I got my foot on the foot peg. That should do it. You notice how I loop that? It can't possibly fall off. Now, like I said, we don't use much tension on those two. Those are strictly cosmetic hold downs. That's it. We'll make sure that the bike is straight up and down. Strictly cosmetics, guys. We're gonna put this old boy over here. You'll see why here in a minute. We're gonna put a towel right here. It gives my dog more of a shelf to lay on, because it's a pretty tough trip for a little hombre like him. Here's the straps that, or the cloths that go on the wheel. Before we put those on, we're gonna clean the wheel so it doesn't scratch the coat. This here's a good towel for that. And we need some water. Hot damn. Already? Just a little bit. We've got those 6 gallons of water. We will keep, see this green towel? Sorry about that. Goes right there. Now, it doesn't give him much, but it gives him a little extra room to lay down right there. It's a tough trip for a dog. Now we're gonna clean this rim where the strap goes, because it is pretty dusty and dirty, and we don't want to scratch our carbon fiber wheels. I'm funny that way. And of course, we're also going to do it on this side. Just like so. Now, this is a relatively nice and clean towel. We'll fold it to the side that's the cleanest. And this is where the front wheel strap will go. want to put it on so it essentially holds the bike on. So it has to go through here. It'll keep the bike, that'll keep the bike from rolling forward. And on this side, it keeps the bike from rolling backward. You see right here, the bike can't go back, and right here, it can't go up. Not that that would be an issue, but like I said, when I get done tying down a bike like this, I can drive through a typhoon, and I don't have to worry about the bike. You can see it's pretty nice, pretty straight up and down. If anything, we'll hit that one click. I think it was off just a little bit. Okay, rear wheel strap. Come on, let's get with the program here. Okay, so now we're gonna fold it, get the nice clean side. And let's see here, looks like a wheel strap is about right here. Just see where it is. The spoke is right on it, so it's not a deal breaker. Albeit, you do want to go right there. I mean, it makes more sense to put the strap right there than it does over here. Because essentially this strap is keeping the bike from rolling back. So you want it to be doing that in the maximum manner, shall we say. And you don't want the metal of the wheel strap to touch your wheel, okay? You follow me? You follow my riff on this? You feel my vibe on it all? Okay, that will throw right there. Let's see here. We've got another wheel strap here. What is this one for? This one just goes inside the Jeep. For now. Okay. Let's finish tying down this beast. What do you say, guys? It's good to get a little congested right here, so we'll just show you the outside tie down. But when I'm working on the inside in there, I think I'll probably shut the camera off. I got 2 tie down points here on the frame. One is right here. Nice and safe tie down points. They don't scratch, touch the bike. You have to literally tie knots in these things to get the loop so it's not touching anything that can mark your bike. Okay, we're just going to snug this old boy up. And you can see that you have to put the knot, because you can see the ratchet is almost at its end. Okay, we're just going to leave it right there for now. Go to the next one. Then we're going to shut you down because I got to go on the inside in there. There's not enough room in there to have a camera on, I don't think. These are excellent tie down points. You know, the ratchets don't rub against the bike. You don't want that. That's a no-no. You can see that this also is put on so it can't fall off. You don't want it to fall off. That's a no-no. Okay, that's good. Those are good. Okay. Man, the ear hurts a little bit. Just trying to find, I'm going to do one last thing for you. Damn, that pisses me off. I'm misplacing a, you can see that I got the gas cans tied over so they don't touch the bike. They've already touched the bike and fucked it up a little bit. But, I mean, if the bike was brand spanking new, I'd be a little uptight. But now that it's a few years old, oh, that's what I was looking for right here. Now that it's a few years old, I can live with it. It's a minor little dink ass cosmetic thing. It's not going to be a deal breaker. Okay, here's the blue lock, the blue key. And you're probably wondering, how the fuck are you going to do this? Well, there's a void right here inside of this. Inside of this. There's a void right there. Inside of the, I'll show you here in a second, you can't see. Inside of the swing arm, there's a hollow spot. So we got the lock through there, then we have another U-lock that goes through the floor. So you can't just take off with this bike. It's locked on, strapped on, it ain't going anywhere. My ear is starting to feel better. It's just opened up. That peroxide did the job. Okay, here's a couple of these. We're gonna throw these just inside of a bag here in a minute. Okay, we gotta throw a bag here. So we wanna, it's a very heavy bag. So we wanna make sure we can access these goddamn things. Here's another U-lock. I used to have this mounted on the floor, so I used to put a U-lock through it. But we don't have that system anymore, so at least for the time being, we don't. Let's take this ramp. Put it right there. Take this ramp. Knock off the dirt. And put this ramp right there. Now I've got a nice heavy bag over here, which will counterbalance the tongue weight. This is full of, I've got jacks in here. Everything I need to change the tire on the trailer or Jeep, and I got a chainsaw in here if I want to cut firewood. I've got an impact wrench, breaker bar, I've got a heavy duty chain. You don't want that thing rubbing against anything on the long journey back. I normally put this wheel lock in there too, but it fits in there, but I don't know if we're gonna go there today, guys. I might just stick it on top of the bag. And tie it down with the tie downs. Instead of trying to find room for it inside the bag. There's room for it in there. Because it was in there when I came here, but at the end of the day, we're going to just stick it right here. But we do not want it there again to touch the bike. So we'll make sure that that doesn't happen. These are looped on the same way as the other ones. Like that. And it's kind of fucking in the way, all right. Best laid plans of men and mice. Like I said, we definitely don't want it hitting our anything actually, but if it hits the tire of this bike, I can live with that, I guess. We're gonna try to go through there, right there, like that. It ain't gonna be easy. Yeah, I guess it's possible though. We got campers rolling in. And they can see me tying down and shit, so they're getting a little anxious. Like, hey, that guy's leaving. Which I am, but I don't want to be hurried by these goddamn people either. Goddamn, I got slow my shit. That's a pretty good tie down right there. Okay, it's not touching the bike at all. I'll check it periodically. It's touching the tire here. That's not going to bust anybody's balls. Even if it did touch right here, it's not going to bust my balls either. Stick these suckers in there, get them out of your way. Boom.